I actually think, if you remember when Zelensky was in the Oval Office, he calls Zelensky a dictator. And he called him a dictator. Forget Putin, child. He ain't got nothing to say about Putin. But anyway, he called Zelensky a dictator, and he said because he hadn't had any elections here recently. Well, usually when bombs are falling, it's kind of like we don't do elections. So when you see the things that he's done as it relates to the bombing of the boats in international waters, when you see what he's doing with our military on domestic streets, I think that what he actually, and he's talking about things like the Insurrection Act, what I think that he wants to do is he wants to declare that there is such a conflict that we cannot have elections, just like in places of like actual war. And he may actually get us into a war. I'm surprised somebody ain't slapped him yet. But no, seriously, like, because imagine if we had random Americans in international waters that are minding their business, fishing or doing whatever, and a foreign country decided they were just gonna like bomb us out the water. Okay. So if you, because y'all acting real proper. As they would say at the schoolyard, those are fighting words. These are fighting actions, right? And he's doing a lot, and because of who the Americans have historically been, we've been given the benefit of the doubt. Like, we're getting a lot more rope than we should have. But it's not because he's not trying. Not to mention, right now, there is a peace deal that's been brokered, right? This peace deal ain't new, y'all. This isn't like, oh, Trump came in, so not, no. And I am someone who has been to the region before. I've sat down with leadership on multiple sides, as well as I've traveled to Qatar. And I can't go into a lot of my conversations about different things, but definitely even in the midst of the war, I would talk to some folk to try to figure out, well, what's happening? Because Qatar was supposed to kind of be mediating everything. And I wanted to kind of get a feel